Hello, this is Erin Fisher, Technology Integration Facilitator for the East Bridgewater Public Schools, and this is an overview of how one can use Autocrat with sheets and a template in order to create a mail merge. So the first step is you want to have your information that you're going to use for the merge in a spreadsheet, a Google Sheet. Now you can get this in your Google Sheet from a form if you'd like, or you can start simply from a sheet. It is your choice. Okay, this is my sheet, and you'll notice the fields across the top on the headers. So notice I have email address, last name, first name, email. I have a lot of fields here. So not every job is going to have this many fields, but you'll see these are all the fields I have across. So it goes all the way to column AD. So quite a few fields. The next step is you're going to want a template. This template can be created in either Google Docs or Google Slides where your information is going to merge and populate. I'll show you that next. Okay, you'll see this is my template, and notice all of my tags. My tags are outlined by double carets. So if you already have a template, you just need to make sure that your tags are this caret symbol, which can be found above the comma and the period on your keyboard. So if you already have tags in here because you were using a different format, you can do a control find. If you hit these three dots, you can do a find and replace. So if you had these types of tags instead of this type of tag, you can easily do a find and replace all of them that way. You would hit replace all, and then I don't have any, which is why that's not highlighted. And then if I wanted to do the opposite side, I could, and I would hit replace all. And that's if I already had a template with different tags. So very important, you want to make sure on your sheet there are no leading spaces. So make sure that your fields don't have any spaces after the title of that merge column. You also can't have any that duplicate. So you need to make sure every tag or header on the column is unique. So I couldn't have phone twice. Otherwise the merge will not work. So you'll notice this is my template that's going to populate. This is my sheet with my headers. And the next step is to use just a tool called Autocrat. That's the merge tool. It's free. It's very easy to use as long as everything matches up. So I'll go into this extensions. If you don't have Autocrat as an option, you're going to want to go add-ons, get add-ons. Once this populates, you'll type in the word Autocrat and you will install it. So you type in Autocrat. Do not use any of the other tools, they do not work. And you're going to install this one here, Autocrat. Once it's installed, Autocrat, I already have a job running, but I would go into Autocrat and I would hit new job. I'm going to show you the job I have. We can pretend it's a new job. So you'll see I have this job, it's already running. So I'm going to hit my pencil. You're going to create new job. So pencil, you'll hit new job. From there, you're going to name your job. Doesn't matter what you name it, whatever you want. You're going to hit next and you're going to go get that template. So it's asking you what template you're going to use. You're going to hit from drive and you're going to go get that template. So notice I named mine and I know my tags are already there. I'm going to hit next. Very important, you make sure it's choosing the first tab, whatever you have that tab named, if you have multiple tabs. And then it should show you the tag is going to match to the field. If it doesn't pick it up because maybe you had a leading space or a misspelling or something, you can actually go in and find it on your sheet. If you have all of your headers correct and your tags correct, it's going to tell which ones they are and it will map every single one. So you'll notice I have over 26 tags on here and it's going to pick up every single one. Next. Now, when you do the merge, it's going to name every file. So it's going to have a file for every merge you have. So you're going to want to name it. So for me, I'm naming it by student, so last name, and I use those tags again, comma, first name, scholarship, so it's going to pull the scholarship field in that column, the name of the scholarship they're applying for, and the date. Here, I'm going to go PDF, your choice. If you do Google Doc, then you can edit the Google Doc if there's any mistakes. I do PDF for this because I don't want anyone editing it. Then I'm going to hit next, and notice you do have this help guide here. Next, now I'm going to choose a folder. So if you want all of the files to go into one folder, you're going to choose your folder and keep going. This is a different type of job. I'm using dynamic folders. Don't pay attention to that. You won't need to do that unless you're going to have multiple folders and you want it to branch out, say, into each teacher. You could do that. That's a whole nother video that I can teach you how to do. Okay? Then you want to say, all right, I only want the columns merging that have a timestamp. Or maybe you're going to use a different field. Maybe you make a separate column that says, you know, merge status, and you only use that merge status of yes, and you would put not null, meaning it's not blank. So you can create a column if you want and use that, and that's your trigger. So only those designated columns will merge, and that's what you can do there. I want all my columns and rows to merge, so that's why I just say timestamp not null. Okay, I'm not sharing these, so I'm hitting no. If you did want to share, you can send them via email. So if you want somebody to get the emails every time one is done, you can. That actually comes in handy. We're using this type of tool on teacher salary movement. So every time the teacher fills out the form for salary movement, it goes into the sheet, the merge runs, it sends an email, it fills out a template, and then Michael gets an email too. So that's like another way it can be done. Okay, then I hit next. I do have mine running on a trigger, which means every time the data comes in, the merge happens. You don't have to do that. You can put no, and you can manually run it, or you can have it run on time. So if data is coming in from other people and you want it to automatically merge, that can happen. All right, then I'll hit save. Now my whole job is done. And once you get real comfortable with this, it's very easy. It takes me literally probably a minute to even set up a job. And then every time you want it to merge, let's say you are doing all your data and you're like, okay, now I'm ready for it to merge, you just hit play and then it will merge on its own. I have mine set to merge every time new data comes in. So you'll notice that one just came in. And when you go all the way over, it shows you, oh, it's merged. Here it is. And it shows me the PDF right here. And it even shows me what folder I put it in, because I have these branching out and going to lots of different folders. And that is how Autocrat works. I'm happy to come over and show you anytime if we're in person, and if not, reach out if you need any assistance. Thank you.